Hello, Jai Hind to all. I, Dr. Sanjay Kumar, Associate Professor in Mechanical Engineering Department. Now, today I will discuss working principally of 4-stroke SI engine. Now, we know that the automobile vehicles industries are based on the SI engines or CI engines. So, here I will discuss the 4-stroke. Here 4-stroke and 2-stroke. 4-stroke, it means it has 4 strokes: suction, compression, expansion and exhaust. And now here inside of the SI engine, it means here this is called a spark ignition engine. SI means a spark ignition engine. That the inside of this stroke, the spark plug is used to ignite the air and fuel mixture. So we discuss the at first principally of the 4-stroke SI engine. Inside of this we discuss the 4. Here this is the first intake, or it is also called suction stroke, compression stroke, power stroke. Power stroke is also called expansion stroke. And the last, exhaust stroke. Inside of the intake or suction stroke, the air fuel mixture is the charge, phase charge, air fuel mixture is intake by the when the inlet valve is open and exhaust valve is closed at this stroke. It means in suction stroke, inlet valve is open and the exhaust valve is closed. And here this is the TDC and here this is the BDC. BDC is called bottom dead center and TDC is called top dead center. And when the phase charge, air and fuel mixture is intake inside of this, that the piston is moved from TDC to BDC, and in compression the piston is moved from BDC to TDC, and inside of this inlet valve and exhaust valve, both valve will close, and this is the expansion stroke, or it is also called power stroke. Here the piston move from TDC to BDC, and here before this is expansion, this process is also called the power stroke, and piston move from the TDC to BDC. Inside of this, inlet valve closed and exhaust valve will also closed, and at the stroke of the exhaust stroke, the piston, before reaching to the piston at the TDC position, the inlet exhaust valve will close, and 1 minute before this discussing, in power stroke here ignition is a start, so this is also called a spark plug is here, and air fuel mixture is pressed, that is the pressure temperature is high. So here inside of this, before reaching to the top dead center, the exhaust valve will open and the burnt gases will be outside from exhaust valve, and here and at that time inlet valve will close. This is the 4-stroke suction, compression, expansion or power stroke and exhaust. Now we will find the efficiency of the Otto cycle. Otto cycle I have discussed before. Otto, here Otto cycle. Otto, it means here O, petrol, O, here Otto O, it means volume. This is also called constant volume cycle, and here if any examination may ask the questions what is derive the efficiency of the petrol engine cycle, then it means he is asking to derive derivation of the efficiency of the Otto cycle. Now here this is diagram draw between the pressure and volume. Pressure Otto cycle it means this is the constant volume cycle. So volume constant here and here. Okay. Now meet both line here 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here it is supplied and here it is rejected. And now this is the PS diagram. Here 1 to 2, this is the reversible adiabatic process. Reversible adiabatic it means isentropic compression. Here heat addition. 3 to 4, isentropic expansion. Isentropic it means entropy is constant. So here 1 to 2 entropy constant. Here this is the graph draw between the temperature and entropy. So here entropy constant it means this is the entropy constant and here entropy constant. So 2 to 3 here 1, 2 and expansion 3 and 4. Isentropic constant. Here isentropic entropy constant, here isentropic process, here entropy constant. S constant. Okay, meet the line from this and this. Okay, 2 to 3 heat addition or 1 to 4 heat rejection. Here compressor and here expansion. Okay. Now if I see inside of this in suction fresh air in charge at fresh air and fuel entered at constant pressure. Okay. Now 1 to 2, this is the compression stroke. Compression, the piston move from the BDC to TDC. BDC to TDC it means whatever the inside of the cylinder, the air fuel mixture, it will be compressed, that's the pressure and temperature will increase. Okay. Now 2 to 3 heat addition piston is at before the reaching of the top dead center, the fuel is ignited by the help of the spark plug, and after that the 3 to 4 is expansion. It means here fuel is ignited and here the piston move from TDC to BDC, and inside of the 3 to 4 the volume will increase inside of the cylinder. Volume will increase and pressure will decrease and temperature is also decrease. And 4 to 1 this is the blow down process. Some heat is extracted from at instantaneous, and here Q2 heat is rejected. And once again 1 to 0 this is the exhaust stroke. Here the burnt fuel is exit from by the help of the exhaust valve, and exhaust valve is open at the exhaust stroke. Okay. Now this is the PV and TS diagram of the Otto cycles. Now here I am going to derive the efficiency of the Otto cycle. Then here from process 1 to 2 here at first compression ratio, it is denoted by RK. Compression ratio, this is the ratio of the beginning at the compression stroke to the end of the compression stroke. So here RK is equal to V1 upon V2 and and expansion stroke. Here expansion 3 to 4. So RE expansion stroke is equal to V4 upon V3. Okay. Now I am going to derive the efficiency of the Otto cycle. So going to next slide. Here in process 1 to 2 I have moved from here 1 to 2 entropy constant and I have the at first I have to find the efficiency of the Otto cycle. So we know that efficiency is equal to work done to the heat supply. Okay, what is the work done? Work done equals heat supplied minus heat rejected upon heat supplied. Okay, we can write here 1 minus Q2 upon Q1. Here Q1 is the heat supplied and Q2 is the heat rejected. So I have to find the value of the at first heat supplied. Heat supplied Q1. Now I have drawn a small diagram for the help of the derive of this equation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heat is added. It is rejected. Okay. Now in process process 1 to 2. Okay, 1 to 2. This is the isentropic process. So here T V gamma minus 1 is equal to constant. So here T1 V1 gamma minus 1 is equal to T2 V2 gamma minus 1. So we can write here T1 upon T2 is equal to V2 upon V1 gamma minus 1, and before this slide here RK is equal to V1 upon V2. So RK is equal to V1 upon V2, so we can write 1 by RK gamma minus 1. Okay. Next, in process 3 to 4. Once again T3 V3 gamma minus 1 is equal to T4 V4 gamma minus 1. Gamma is the adiabatic index. Okay. Now here we find the value of T3 by T4 is equal to V4 upon V3 gamma minus 1. Now we can write here V4. This is the diagram drawn between the pressure and volume. Here V1 is equal to V4 and here V2 is equal to V3. So we can write V1 upon V2 gamma minus 1. Okay. Now compression ratio RK is equal to V1 upon V2. I can write RK gamma minus 1. Okay. Now here Q1 and here Q2. Now Q1 is the heat supplied. Heat supplied Q1 is equal to M. This process is going on at the process of the isopodic. Isopodic means volume constant. So here MCV process 2 to 3. 3 is higher. So T3 minus T2 and Q2 heat rejected is equal to M. This process is also in at constant volume. Okay, constant volume means isopodic process. Here MCV T4 minus T1. So we can write efficiency is equal to 1 minus Q2 upon Q1. Here 1 minus Q2 upon Q1. 1 minus Q2. It means MCV T4 minus T1 by MCV T3 minus T2. Okay. Now we have here MCV will cancel. So I have efficiency is equal to 1 minus T4 minus T1 by T3 minus T2. So we write efficiency is equal to 1 minus T4 minus T1, T4 minus T1 by T3 minus T2, T3 minus T2. Okay. Now I have to find if T4 minus T1 by T3 minus T2, then I can find it easy way. So here T4 by T4 minus T1, here T3 by T4, T1 by T2, here T1 by T2 is equal to 1 by Rk. Then we can write T2 by T1 is equal to Rk gamma minus 1 here from this expression. So T2 by T1 is equal to compression ratio power gamma minus 1, and here same. So we can write from this and this expression T2 by T1 is equal to T3 by T4, T2 by T1, T2 by T1 is equal to T3 by T4. Okay, any problem? Now here we can write T4 by T1 is equal to, here interchange from this position to this position, and similar fashion here, sorry, T4 T1 here, T3 by T2. Any problem? And we can minus 1 in both sides. Any problem? So we can write T4 minus T1 by T1 is equal to T3 minus T2 by T2. We can write. Okay, now can we write this expression in this way? T3 minus T2 is equal to T1 upon T2. We can write here T4 minus T1, this and this. Okay, then efficiency is equal to 1 minus T1 upon T2. Now find the value of the T1 by T2. What is the value of T1 by T2? Rk gamma minus 1. It means 1 minus 1 by Rk gamma minus 1. This is the efficiency of the Otto cycle is 1 minus 1 by Rk gamma minus 1. This is the efficiency of the Otto cycle, and the efficiency ranges of the Otto cycle is 25 to 30%, and its compression ratio, the range of compression ratio from 4 to 10. Okay, and compression ratio is increased. Here we can say that the efficiency of Otto cycle is directly proportional to the compression ratio. If compression ratio is increased, then the efficiency of the Otto cycle is increased. Now let us discuss about the mean effective pressure of the Otto cycle, and we know that the mean effective pressure, once again, mean effective pressure of Otto cycle. Mean effective pressure of Otto cycle, this is the ratio of the net work output to the swept volume. Mean effective pressure MEP is equal to, this is the ratio of the net work output to the swept volume. Network output we can W net by swept volume. Swept volume, it means the piston move inside the cylinder from bottom dead center to top dead center is called the swept volume. So here V1 minus V2. Okay, and we know that at compression ratio V1 by V2, compression ratio RK is equal to V1 upon V2. So V2 is equal to V1 by RK. So we can write V1 minus V1 by RK. So take LCM, RK compression ratio V1 RK minus 1. So here W net by V1 RK, here compression ratio minus 1. So if we want to find the mean effective pressure, then it means we should find the value of the net work output. So we find the value of the net work output. So before discussing of this, we have to draw once again Otto cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the discussing about the how can find the net work output. This is the diagram draw between the pressure and volume. Here V1 is equal to V4 and here V2 is equal to V3. Okay. Now we have to find the net work output. Then how can find the? Suppose here we draw this way and this. Okay. At first I have to find this area of this area, and this is the process of the isentropic process. So the area of this is equal to how much? P33 isentropic process, P3D3 minus P4 V4 by gamma minus 1. And we have to find only for in which area. I have to find out this area. This area. So at first, for finding out this area, we calculate here. Suppose 0, 0, 1, 0, 3, 4, 1, and we subtract this area. We subtract this area. we subtract this area. Okay, if subtract this area, it means if subtract this area, then we have to find the network output of 1, 2, 3, 4. So here 1 to 2, this is the adiabatic compression process. So here minus P2 V2 minus P1 V1 by gamma minus 1. This is the network output, and we have to calculate this. So here W net is equal to 1 by gamma, take common 1 by gamma both sides. So here P3 V3 P3 V3 minus P4 V4 minus P2 V2 minus P2 V2 minus P1 V1. Okay, and take common from both sides 1 by gamma minus 1. Here both sides, here sorry, in both terms, if I take common of P4 V4 in both in P4 V4, then in which term P3 V3 by P4 V4 minus 1. Okay, similar fashion here, same P1 V1 common, take common P1 V1 minus 1. Okay, now P3 by P4, we take the expression by the help of the PV diagram. So here once again one, two, three, four. This is isentropic process. 1 to 2 isentropic compression process. Here PV gamma is equal to constant. So P1 V1 gamma is equal to P2 V2 gamma. So we can write P2 by P1 is equal to V1 upon V2 gamma. Okay, V1 upon V2 RK gamma. Similar in process 1 to 2, in process 3 to 4, in process 3 to 4, P3 V3 gamma is equal to P4 V4 gamma. Now P3 by P4 is equal to V4 by V3 gamma, and here V4 is equal to V1, V3 is equal to V2 gamma. This is also compression ratio gamma. Okay, now put the value of the P1 P2 in the expression, and here we know one thing more. Here pressure ratio, it means RT is equal to RT is equal to P4 by P1 and P3 by P2. Okay, so here first put the value of the P3 P4 and V3 V4 here. So 1 by gamma minus 1 P4 V4 can be write V1 and here P3 by P4. What is the value of P3 by P4? Rk gamma into V3 by V4. V3 by V4, it means V3 here, V3 by V4. V3 is equal to V2 and V4 is equal to V1 and Rk compression ratio V1 upon V2. So here V3 by V4, V3 V2 by V1, it means 1 by Rk minus 1 minus P4 here P1 V1 P2 V2 P2 V2 P2 by P1 Rk gamma into here 1 by Rk minus 1. Okay, now we can write here V1 in both sides, so take common V1 by gamma minus 1 here P4 Rk gamma minus 1 minus P1 here Rk gamma minus 1 minus 1. Okay, now take common from Rk gamma minus 1 in both terms here. So here V by gamma minus 1 Rk gamma minus 1 minus 1, take common from both terms here. This is both in terms, so take common, and here V4 minus V1. Okay, now V by gamma minus 1 Rk gamma minus 1 minus 1 and take common P1 from here, then we can write P4 by P1 minus 1. Okay, now we can write V by gamma minus 1 here Rk gamma minus 1 minus 1